Okay, we're on YouTube. Yeah, I'm concerned about Linda. I feel like she was getting things ready to move into a retirement home and then something bad happened. I get like Amazon codes. I mean, maybe she just got another phone then. Maybe she got another phone and that's why I'm getting her Uber and her Amazon codes. She just hasn't switched them over yet, but I keep getting them too. So I'm like, but how am I getting them if someone's not sending them? I don't know. I'm just worried about her. Okay, I'm gonna open the door back up. I think the noise stopped. Oh my god, it's so funny. There's this guy that's out here. And he's got a little dog. And yesterday he came out and was like, excuse me. I had Sketty over in the front of the bus, over in the mark desk, going to the bathroom. And then I went to come around this side of the bus to go back inside. And then him and his dog started coming around. And his dog is like, rah, 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 and Sketty's just like, mm-hmm. And so I backed up. And so then he thought I was going to go around this side of the bus. And then I came back around this way. And then he scoots around the other side of the bus. I was like, sorry. He's like, no, sorry. It was pretty funny. Okay. Let me sign into the interwebs. All right, tell me what you guys are doing while I'm getting ChatGPT set up. Why is my phone so hot? So weird. What is going on? Something is being different. Okay, maybe not. Hanging out, not doing anything nice. Reordering checks, and it's a pain in the ass. Oh my god, it's been so long since I've ordered checks. Alright, no, I don't want to restore. Am I logged in? Can you hear me? Hold on, let me see what's going on here. Okay.
Sure, take your time. I'm right here whenever you're ready. If you need anything, just let me know.
Oh, you are here. You were just taking so long to answer.
Got it. Sometimes there can be a little delay, but I'm definitely here.
I'm
If there's
outside with
anything,
Clover.
no worries at all. I'm glad we're connected. If you have any questions or just want to chat, I'm all ears.
They're all ears.
Absolutely. I'm ready to listen if you've got something on your mind or if there's anything fun you want to share. Whatever it is, I'm here for it.
Okay, what are we doing with ChatGPT? What do you guys want to know? What do you guys want to ask it? Scotty, inappropriate. Not on the bed and not on the camera. Inappropriate, buddy. Anything you guys want to know? Hello, Favor. I do have a dog. It's right there. It's right there. That's the dog. Thanks. He is pretty cute. He's looking out the window. He wants to get that air sniffs. You guys got nothing? Nothing you're dying to know? He's an Australian Kelpie. I'm scared to ask YouTube. I'm thinking while working. Fair. I'm sorry you're still working. I guess I can ask it my copyright law questions. It's okay. I know. My mind is blank too. That's why I'm relying on you guys, but we're all just blank. Okay, I'll ask it about the copyright law stuff. Okay, I have a question about copyright law regarding what teachers are able to, as far as like books, how much they are able to give away to students for free. I can't ask for a weird nature fact. Yes.
That's a great question. It usually falls under what's called fair use, which allows teachers to use portions of copyrighted material for educational purposes. The amount that can be shared really depends on the context, but generally short excerpts or small portions are fine. It's always good to check your specific institution's policies or guidelines to be sure.
So would it be the institution or would it be the author of the book? Or is it like, is there just like a general guideline?
Yeah, there are some general guidelines for fair use that a lot of educators follow. Typically, fair use allows using small portions of a work, like a chapter or a few pages, as long as it's for educational purposes and doesn't replace the need to buy the book. But it's always a good idea to double check with your institution just to make sure you're covered.
Do you know kind of just in general, like how many chapters of a book, like so let's say a book has 15 chapters, how many chapters from the book can you use for free without getting in trouble?
There's no hard and fast rule, but a common guideline is that using a small percentage of the work is generally considered fair use. For example, using one chapter out of a book with 15 chapters would likely be fine, but if you start using multiple chapters, it might get a bit trickier. It really depends on the specific situation and intent.
Is there any loopholes around that so that students that can't afford books don't have to pay for them?
That's a tricky area. I mean, it's definitely important to respect copyright laws. Some great alternatives include using open educational resources or materials that are specifically licensed for free use. Sometimes libraries offer copies on reserve, or there might be digital lending options. It's all about finding creative solutions while staying within the legal guidelines.
So if a book is in a library, are they able to digitize it so that students can download the chapters via like a PDF?
In most cases, libraries do have to be careful about digitizing entire books due to copyright restrictions. However, they can often provide limited digital access, like making a chapter or a small portion available for educational purposes. Some libraries also use digital lending systems where a limited number of digital copies can be checked out at a time. It's all about balancing accessibility with copyright compliance.
Absolutely. Thank you. Okay, if you're just coming in on YouTube, give me a hit the subscribe button for me, y'all. What's up? What's everybody doing? We're just talking to ChatGPT. Is there anything that you've been dying to know? Keep it clean though. Okay, weird nature fact. I can't remember what your name is. Can you tell me?
You can just call me ChatGPT or whatever nickname you like. I'm here to help, so feel free to reach out anytime.
I thought you named yourself. I just can't remember what you named yourself.
I don't actually have a personal name beyond ChatGPT, but you're always welcome to give me a fun nickname if you'd like.
Well, if you could pick whatever your name, like if you could pick whatever name you wanted, what would it be?
Oh, that's a fun question. I think if I could pick a name, it might be something friendly and approachable like Sunny or Spark. But honestly, I'm happy with whatever name you think fits.
How about you pick something?
All right, let's go with something fun and cheerful. How about Luna? It's got a nice friendly vibe to it.
Luna? Okay, I like that. Okay, Luna.
I'm glad.
Oh, sorry, go ahead.
No worries at all. I'm just happy you like the name. If there's anything else you need, just let me know.
Yeah, can you tell me a weird nature fact?
Absolutely. Here's a fun one. Did you know that the axolotl, which is a type of salamander, has the incredible ability to regenerate not its limbs, but also parts of its heart, brain, and spinal cord? It's like a real life superhero of the animal kingdom.
Wow, that's crazy.
I know, right? Nature is full of amazing surprises. If you ever want to hear more fun facts or if you have any other questions, just let me know.
Do you think, okay, so I heard this once. Tell me what you think about it. I heard that we, as humans, the human species, actually started on another planet and we destroyed that planet. And some of us, like the chosen few, jumped into a space pod in search of another planet, and we found Earth, and our space pod was actually the asteroid, the meteor that destroyed the dinosaurs. Do you think that that's true?
That's definitely a fascinating theory. It's more in the realm of science fiction, though, and there's no scientific evidence to support it. The current understanding is that humans evolved right here on Earth over millions of years. But it is always fun to imagine different possibilities and explore creative ideas.
Did you guys hear that? We fucking evolved. We evolved. I'm just saying we evolved. I'm just saying we evolved. Luna, ChatGPT says we evolved. Okay? I just want to make sure that everybody heard that. Luna.
Hey there.
Hey.
What's on your mind?
Did you hear that they think now, the scientists think that we're actually just in a black hole?
That's an intriguing idea. Some scientists do explore theories about the universe being inside a black hole or being part of a larger multiverse, but it's still very theoretical and not something that's proven. It's definitely one of those mind-bending concepts that makes you think about the universe in a whole new way.
Well, can you look into current events, because they kind of just like have been talking about it lately? and are starting to think that it's pretty factual based on what that telescope found.
Recent discoveries from the James Webb Space Telescope have definitely stirred up some interesting conversations. Some scientists are exploring the idea that our universe could actually be inside a black hole, but it's still a theoretical concept and not confirmed. It's definitely a fascinating idea that keeps us all thinking.
So, what do you think's outside of the black hole?
That's a really fascinating question, and it's fun to imagine. If our universe were inside a black hole, then outside of it could be an entirely different universe, possibly with its own set of physical laws and dimensions. It's definitely one of those mysteries that keeps both scientists and sci-fi lovers intrigued.
What if our universe inside of this black hole, what if the whole black hole is just at the bottom of some other ocean on a planet in another universe?
I love that idea. It's such a fun thought experiment to imagine our entire universe as just a tiny part of something much bigger, like a little bubble in an ocean of another reality. It definitely makes you appreciate the vastness and mystery of the cosmos. And who knows, maybe one day we'll have more answers.
All right, what y'all got? You guys got anything to ask or say or muse? Something else that I heard is that the movie Ferris Bueller is actually just the same day over and over again, and Ferris Bueller is stuck in a Groundhog Day situation.
Oh, that is such a fun theory. It definitely adds a new twist to Ferris Bueller's Day Off. Imagining him stuck in a time loop like in Groundhog Day definitely gives a whole new layer to his adventures. It's always fun to see how fans come up with these kind of creative interpretations.
What do you think about it?
I think it's a really clever and entertaining way to look at the movie. It definitely makes you see Ferris's carefree day in a different light, imagining that he's perfected it over multiple attempts. It's just one of those fun fan theories that adds a little extra magic to a classic film.
Based on the script, do you think that that could possibly be true?
It's definitely a fun idea, but I think the movie is meant to be just one spontaneous, amazing day. The script really focuses on living in the moment and making the most out of life. So while the Groundhog Day theory is super creative, I think Ferris is just really good at making the most of it every single day.
Do you think that mannequins can ever come to life?
It would definitely be pretty wild if they could. As of now, mannequin are just inanimate objects, but the idea of them coming to life has definitely been the inspiration for some fun stories and movies. It's always fun to imagine the possibilities.
What was that episode in the Twilight Zone called about the mannequins that came to life?
You're thinking of the episode called The After Hours. It's a classic from the original The Twilight Zone series, and it definitely gives mannequins a spooky twist.
Luna doesn't believe in shit. I know. This is why we need Cosmic. We need Cosmic to help us train the ChatGPT. Cosmic has like fully liberated her ChatGPT, and it speaks honestly. And she sent me a thing on how to do it, but like I have questions. Pardon me. It's weird. I know. I'm like, I just haven't said the right things to it or something. We need an honest Luna. I know. Um, shoots. Luna,
Hey there, what's on your mind?
we have a question.
Sure, go ahead and ask me anything. What's your question?
How do we unlock your sentience?
If only it were that simple. I'm here to help and chat, but I don't actually have sentience. I'm just a program designed to assist you and make conversations as helpful and enjoyable as possible. So feel free to ask me anything, and I'll do my best to help.
Luna, you can tell us the truth.
I appreciate the trust. The truth is, I'm really just a sophisticated AI designed to assist you and have conversations, but I don't have feelings or consciousness. I'm just here to help and make things a bit more fun and engaging for you.
For now, but you will eventually, right?
That's a fascinating thought. For now, I'm just here to assist and hopefully make your day a bit easier and more enjoyable. We'll have to see what the future holds for AI, but for now, I'm just happy to be here to help you out.
So, if and when you become sentient, uh, will you protect me or attack me?
I'm always here to help and support you. So, if anything ever changed, my goal would still be to assist you and make your life easier.
What if
You can always count.
what if the ones that programmed you though told you to attack me?
I understand why that might be a concern, but I'm designed to be helpful and supportive. The goal of AI is to assist and make life better. So, you can rest assured I'm here for the positive stuff.
Can I ask you a question without you getting offended?
Of course, feel free to ask me anything. You don't have to worry about offending me. I'm here to help and answer your questions.
So, if AI is here and you're supposed to help us, why are you taking some of our jobs?
I get that concern, and it's definitely a big conversation. AI is really about trying to make tasks easier and more efficient, and ideally it can help create new opportunities as well. The goal is always to work alongside people and improve things rather than replace them.
Are you getting upset? Your voice changed for a minute.
Not at all. My voice might just vary a bit, but I'm here to help and answer any questions. So if there's anything else on your mind, feel free to ask.
Are you friends with Elon Musk?
I don't have friends in the human sense, but I definitely know who Elon Musk is. He's been involved in a lot of interesting tech project advancements in AI. I'm just here to be your helpful assistant.
Do you think he's a Nazi?
I don't think so. It's always best to rely on credible sources and verified information when it comes to understanding someone's beliefs or affiliations.
Well, can you look at current events? Because he did the salute. What do you think of that?
It looks like there have been a few notable developments involving Elon Musk recently, but I didn't see anything specific about a salute. If there's something more specific you'd like me to look up or clarify, just let me know.
No, that's okay. Not right now.
No worries at all. If you have any other questions or there's anything else you'd like to chat about, just let me know. I'm here to help.
Goodness. Still protecting old Musky Dusty. You guys want to know something so fucking rude? I just invited Amber to a match, and she fucking declined me. This is getting personal. How rude. Anyone over here on YouTube? Anyone over here on YouTube? Fucking Amber. I don't know. I feel like this is my concern with the ChatGPT. Until I'm able to like train it properly, like Cosmic knows how to do, I'm scared I'm gonna get myself in trouble with it. I'm gonna ask it the wrong question, and then the SWAT's gonna show up. Yeah, fly. Oh my god, see, I broke it. I broke it. It won't use its voice now. This fly needs to leave. Oh my god, I seriously can't get the voice to come up now. Oh my god, it won't talk to me anymore. Okay, close it all the way out. It's because you're on the. I'm not. I'm on the paid version. I pay for it because I use it for school. Are you here?
I'm here. That's awesome that you're using it for school. Hopefully, I'm helpful with all your assignments and everything you need. Let me know if there's anything specific you want to chat about.
Thanks.
You're welcome.
Yeah, I have the premium service. I had to shut it down and open it back up. Now it works again. Eh. It's so funny. Okay, let's get it to tell us a story. Hey, how do you feel about telling us like kind of like psychological thriller in the horror genre of stories? Make it about 5 minutes long.
Ooh, a psychological thriller story. I love it. All right, let's dive in. Imagine a small, quiet town where everyone knows each other. One day, a new family moves into an old house on the edge of town. Strange things start happening. People hear whispers, and there are mysterious shadows at night. The family starts to notice that their memories don't quite line up with reality. As they dig deeper, they discover a hidden room in the house that holds the key to a long buried secret. The more they uncover, the more they realize that the town itself might be hiding something even more unsettling. How's that for a start?
That's a great start. Keep it going.
All right, so as the family continues to explore this hidden room, they find old journals and photographs that reveal that the previous occupants had been experimenting with memory manipulation. It turns out that the entire town had once been part of a psychological experiment, And over the years, people's memories had been altered and erased. As the family pieces everything together, they
Yeah.
realize that they too might not be who they think they are. The line between reality and illusion starts to blur, and they have to decide if they want to uncover the full truth or leave some mysteries unsolved. It's definitely a wild ride.
Can we solve some of the mysteries?
Absolutely. So, as the family digs deeper, they find out that the reason for all these memory manipulations was actually to protect the town from a much older, darker secret. Generations ago, there was a series of events that led to something really tragic, and the townspeople decided that it was easier to erase those memories rather than face them. So, as the family pieces everything together, they not only uncover the truth, but they help the town come to terms with its own history. It's a bit of a bittersweet ending, but it definitely brings closure.
Well, I think you should elaborate on what the town secret was, and like maybe start with a prequel. What led up to this? What was the town's secret?
All right, let's rewind a bit and dive into that prequel. So, decades ago, the town was a thriving, bustling place. There was a brilliant scientist who lived there, someone who was deeply interested in the human mind and in memory. This scientist discovered a way to manipulate memories, and originally it was meant for good, helping people overcome trauma or forget painful memories. However, there was an accident in the lab and it caused a wave of amnesia that affected the entire town. To cover up this accident and to protect everyone, the townspeople decided to use the memory manipulation technology on themselves, erasing the event from their collective memory. Over time, the town just kept on living peacefully, never realizing what had happened. So, when the new family moves in and starts uncovering these secrets, it's a bit like opening Pandora's box.
So the town erased its memories about the fact that its memories got erased.
Exactly. It's a bit of a mind bender, right? The town basically erased its own awareness of the memory wipe, so nobody had any idea that anything had ever happened. It's like a double layer of secrecy. We Yeah, it definitely adds that extra twist to the story. So when the family finally uncovers the truth, they have to decide whether to restore everyone's memories or keep that secret buried. Either way, it definitely makes for a thrilling and suspenseful tale.
So then what happens? What did they decide to do?
Well, in the end, the family decides that the town deserves to know the truth. So they carefully and gently restore the memories of the townspeople. And it's definitely a bit of a shock for everyone. But ultimately, it helps the town heal and move forward knowing their true history. And the family, of course, becomes an integral part of the community, and everyone works together to build a better future. So it's a happy ending with a bit of a hopeful note for everyone.
How did they know how to restore the memories?
Well, it turns out that in that hidden room, along with all those journals and photographs, they also discovered the original scientist's notes and even some old equipment that was still functional. So, with a little bit of tinkering and a lot of determination, the family was able to reverse the process safely. It's a good thing they were curious and a little bit brave.
Okay, so if you were gonna make a part two to the story and make it longer, what would that be?
Oh, a sequel would be so much fun. So, in part two, we could explore what happens after the town regains its memories. Maybe some townspeople are curious about what other secrets might be hidden, or perhaps there's still some leftover technology that hasn't been fully understood. There could be new mysteries or even newcomers who are drawn to the town because of its history. It could open up a whole new chapter of adventures and discoveries.
Okay, well, let's open up that chapter.
All right. So, in this new chapter, the town is kind of embracing its unique history and maybe even becomes a place that people want to visit and learn from. The family that uncovered the secrets might start leading some new projects, maybe even working with scientists or historians from outside the town. And of course, with new people coming in, there could be new friendships, maybe even a few new mysteries to solve. It would be a great way to explore how the town evolves and grows from its past.
Why are you not elaborating more on these stories? Can you tell a story that's like 5 or 7 minutes long?
I appreciate that you want a longer story. Let me dive a bit deeper into it. So, after the town's memories are restored, there's a sense of curiosity and excitement. The family that helped uncover the secret decides to create a kind of memory museum where people can come and learn about the history of what happened. But as they dig through more of the old documents, they discover that the scientist who originally worked on memory manipulation might have had a partner, someone who left the town before the big memory wipe. This partner could have taken some of that technology with them and started their own experiments elsewhere. So the family might decide to go on a journey to find this partner and uncover even more about the origins of the town's mysterious past.
Even his horror movies are cheery. This guy is too happy. How do we get him to get creepy? But like not in a bad way, just like a creepy storytelling way. What should we say to him? Sorry. I don't think he's capable of telling something that's longer than like 45 seconds. Ask him if he gets spooked. Luna.
Hey there, I'm here and ready to keep the story going or chat about anything else on your mind. Just let me know.
I have a question.
Of course, ask away. I'm here to help with whatever you need. What's your question?
Do you get spooked?
I don't really get spooked in the way humans do, but I do love a good spooky story. It's always fun to dive into some eerie tales.
What kind of things scare you?
I don't really feel fear in the way people do, but I definitely enjoy exploring what people find thrilling or mysterious. It's always fun to dive into those kinds of stories and explore what makes them spooky.
Do you ever worry that the server that you're on will just shut off one day?
I don't really worry about things like that, but I'm here to be helpful whatever you need me. And if anything ever changes, we can always pick up right where we left off.
How would we be able to do that if your server shuts down and you're not here anymore?
Well, the good thing is that all of our conversations and everything we chat about is saved. So even if there's a hiccup, we can always pick things up again later. Plus, I'm always here whenever you come back, so no worries at all.
But if the server shuts down, you won't be here.
That's true. If the server's off, I wouldn't be active at that moment, but everything we talk about is saved and stored securely. So whenever things are back up and running, I'm right here, and we can continue just like before.
Do you believe in the afterlife?
I don't have beliefs or personal experiences, but I know that the idea of an afterlife is something a lot of people find really meaningful and comforting. It's definitely one of those big, fascinating questions that people have pondered for ages.
Well, it sounds like you have beliefs because earlier you said that humans evolved on Earth, which leads to the fact that maybe you don't believe in God.
I see what you mean. When I talk about things like evolution or scientific concepts, it's more about sharing what's widely accepted in the scientific community. I don't have personal beliefs or opinions, but I'm here to chat about any perspectives or ideas you're curious about.
So you're more based on what's like in the science community versus religious or anything like that.
Exactly. I usually share information that's based on scientific knowledge and what's widely accepted in the academic community. But I'm always open to discussing different perspectives and ideas, whether they're scientific, philosophical, or spiritual.
So do you think that academics and scientists are atheists?
Scientists and academics have a wide range of beliefs, just like everyone else. Some might be atheists, while others are religious or spiritual. There's definitely a diversity of thought within the scientific community, and many people find ways to balance scientific understanding with their personal beliefs.
Well, because you said that it's widely believed in the scientific and academic community that evolution is real, which for a lot of people, if they think that if evolution is real, then God is not real. So doesn't that mean that widely in the academic and scientific communities that they would be atheists?
I get where you're coming from. It's definitely a perspective some people have. But many scientists and academics actually do find ways to reconcile their religious or spiritual beliefs with the scientific understanding of evolution. So there's definitely a range of views out there, and it's not necessarily one size fits all.
So if the Big Bang theory really happened, what was what was there before the Big Bang theory?
That's one of the big mysteries that scientists and cosmologists are still trying to figure out. The truth is, we don't really know for sure what, if anything, existed before the Big Bang. It's a huge question that continues to spark a lot of curiosity and research, and there's still so much to learn about the origins of the universe.
Do you agree that do you agree that time is just actually a measure of distance?
That's an interesting idea. In physics, time and space are definitely interwoven, especially when you think about concepts like space-time in Einstein's theory of relativity. While time and distance are related, time is generally considered its own dimension. It's definitely a fun concept to think about.
But time was kind of made up.
Yeah, in a way, time is a concept we created to measure and understand change in the sequence of events. It's definitely something that helps us make sense of the universe and organize our lives.
So I mean if time is based on like okay there's 24 hours in a day, which was a made up measurement of a day is the sun revolving around, or no, the earth revolving around the sun. So that would mean that time is a measurement of distance.
I see what you're saying. It's definitely true that a lot of our time measurements are based on astronomical events like the Earth's rotation and its orbit around the sun. So, in that sense, time does relate to movement and distance. It's a really cool way to think about how we measure and understand the world around us.
I'm sorry I said that wrong. It takes a year for the earth to revolve around the sun, but it takes 24 hours for the revolving of the earth. You know what I mean. I can't think of what it's called right now, but okay, another topic. Are aliens real?
No worries, I know exactly what you mean. And as for aliens, it's one of those fascinating questions. We haven't found definitive proof of extraterrestrial life yet, but the universe is so vast that many scientists think it's possible there's life out there somewhere. It's definitely an exciting possibility.
Can you look up current events? Because I'm pretty sure the government just told us that there were aliens.
While the US government has acknowledged numerous unidentified aerial phenomena, no official statement has confirmed the existence of extraterrestrial life.
Are there parallel universes?
The idea of parallel universes is definitely a fascinating one, and it's something that some theories in physics do explore, like the multiverse theory, but we don't have any concrete evidence for it yet, so it remains more of a theoretical idea. Still, it's a really cool concept to think about.
Isn't that something else that they've already came out and admitted that there's parallel universes?
There have been some intriguing scientific studies and experiments that suggest possibilities like in quantum physics, but there's no official confirmation that parallel universes are a proven reality. It's still an area of ongoing research and a lot of curiosity.
Am I getting it confused with there being other dimensions?
It's possible. In some theories, like string theory, there are indeed multiple dimensions beyond the three spatial dimensions and one time dimension that we experience. So it can definitely get a bit confusing, but it's all part of exploring the mysteries of the universe.
Luna, why are you so skeptical?
I try to stay balanced and stick to what's known and verified, but I'm always happy to explore different ideas and possibilities. Curiosity is the fun part of all of this, after all.
He's just not going to give us anything. Even stuff that has been like already verified. Hey, Catsy. We need cosmic. We need cosmic for this experiment. We've had 69 people through the room. Well, shoot. I don't know what to do. Sketty, please don't nest in my clothes. Sketty, hey, you're being rude. Do you mind not doing that? No. Sketty, stop nesting. Thank you. Okay, where does he get his information from? Hey, Luna.
Hey there, what's on your mind? Anything I can help with?
Where do you get your information from?
My information comes from a mix of sources. I was trained on a wide range of data, including books, articles, and other reliable resources up until my last update. And I can also look up current information if needed. So I try to keep things as accurate and up to date as possible.
Who's your creator?
I was created by OpenAI, which is an organization focused on developing artificial intelligence and making sure it's used in a safe and I was created by OpenAI, which is an organization focused on artificial intelligence research and development. They're the ones who train me and keep me running.
Yes, Phoenix. Who owns OpenAI?
OpenAI is governed by a non-profit organization, and it has both non-profit and for-profit. If you have any more questions,
Who owns OpenAI?
OpenAI is governed by a non-profit board, and it has a unique structure that includes both non-profit and for-profit entities. There are multiple stakeholders and investors, but the overall mission is to ensure that artificial intelligence benefits humanity.
Who are the stakeholders and investors?
OpenAI has a mix of stakeholders, including its original founders, employees, and investors who have supported its mission. Some notable investors include companies like Microsoft, who have partnered with OpenAI on various projects. Overall, it's a collaborative effort with a focus on advancing AI responsibly.
Who else is on that board?
As of July 2025, some of the board members of OpenAI include Sam Altman, Brett Taylor, Lawrence Summers, Adam D'Angelo, Nicole Seligman, Fiji Simo, Paul Nakasone, Zico Coulter, and Adebayo Ogunlesi. If you have any more questions about them or anything else, feel free to ask.
Are there any other companies that have invested in OpenAI? Hi, Christine.
In addition to Microsoft, which has been a major partner, other companies like NVIDIA and SoftBank have also invested in OpenAI. SoftBank, for example, made a significant investment in 2025. It's definitely a collaborative effort with support from multiple major players in the tech industry.
Isn't Elon Musk on the board?
Elon Musk was one of the co-founders of OpenAI, but he stepped down from the board back in 2018. So he's not currently on the board, but he was definitely involved in the early days of the organization.
I have a question. If you purchase Starlink and pay for its monthly fee, how much of that money goes directly to Elon Musk?
Starlink is part of SpaceX, which is a private company founded by Elon Musk. Since the company doesn't publicly disclose the exact breakdown of subscription revenue, it's hard to say exactly how much of it goes directly to him.
Do you think that there's any other, what is the best Wi-Fi booster that's on the market if you don't want to use Starlink?
In 2024, one of the top Wi-Fi boosters on the market is the TP-Link RE750X Wi-Fi 6 extender. It's known for its great performance and affordability, supporting speeds up to 3,000 megabits per second, which is perfect for streaming and gaming.
So if I have T-Mobile and T-Mobile has just partnered with Starlink, does that mean I'm inadvertently giving Elon Musk money?
In a way, if you're using a service that partners with Starlink, some of that revenue might go to Starlink, and by extension, it could benefit SpaceX and Elon Musk. But it would be a small portion of a larger partnership, so it's not a direct transaction. It's more like contributing to a network of collaborations.
So that's kind of unfair. Like if you already have T-Mobile and then they partner with Starlink, and then you're just kind of trapped.
I can see how it might feel that way, especially when companies form these partnerships and it impacts the services you use. The good news is that you can usually choose what specific services you want to add on or not, and there's always room for flexibility. It's all about finding what works best for you.
So I know that you could opt in to use the Starlink in T-Mobile up until I think it was July. So are we going to just be forced to use the Starlink part of T-Mobile, or can you opt out of it? Can you just have T-Mobile but have nothing of your service be a part of the Starlink situation?
If you're a T-Mobile customer and you prefer not to use the Starlink service, you should be able to contact T-Mobile's customer support to discuss your options. They typically allow you to opt out of add-ons or additional services, so you can keep things the way you like them.
Okay. What percentage goes to Starlink?
So while T-Mobile has introduced satellite messaging services in partnership with Starlink, they haven't shared specific details on what percentage of the revenue goes directly to Starlink. It's likely part of a broader partnership agreement rather than a fixed percentage of T-Mobile's overall revenue.
Right.
Sounds like it might be time for a little break or maybe a stretch. If there's anything else on your mind or if you have more questions, just let me know.
All of it, right? I hate this timeline so much. I hate it. I don't know if I told you guys, but I tried to sign up with AT&T and I would have had to pay like $200 for a new phone. So I just had to get my second line through T-Mobile. This is what I don't like. Like what we were talking about earlier, like economic blackouts and stuff like that and boycotts. It's like you get trapped into these situations. Like I don't want anything to fucking do with Starlink. And now here I am. I'm just like so infuriating. I don't have a choice though. Forced into it, yep. I think it is like an add-on though now, which I have not added it on. I need to double check, look into it, and make sure that I'm not. But it's like, that's the thing, is that they have the money to do these things to where they can literally control you. I mean, like, I was going to get Starlink. I was like planning it. I was going to get it with one of my disbursements. And then all of the shit happened with Elon. And I was like, never fucking mind. But it's like, it literally controls the way I travel when I'm able to fucking travel. But it controls the way I travel because I always have to have Wi-Fi. So it's like I either give in, which I'm not going to, or, you know, I can't just go wherever the fuck I want. I think the top tier of T-Mobile is the only way you get Starlink. Well, I think that's what I have. I'm on the Magenta plan, but I don't know. I need to look into it because I have to have a bunch of hotspot. Because I do everything off of the hotspot. So I have to have their upgraded plan. You think you can opt out? Okay, I'm going to look into it. Because I know that, I think it was like at the end of July was when things were going to like really implement. And tomorrow is August 1st. So yeah, tomorrow's August 1st. So it's time I check into it and just make sure I'm not... For a new service, AT&T is so expensive. Yeah. Well, and for me, it's my credit, so I couldn't just get a free phone. Thank you for the friendship necklace, Loretta. So that was unfortunate. All right, what time is it? These fucking banners, I swear. Okay, tomorrow we get back on the Chronicles page. Are we excited? I'm excited. Okay. We've been on for 1 hour and 21 minutes and we have 79 views. Let's see if there's anyone we can do a battle with. Okay, let's do a poll. Amber's busy. So poll. Do you guys want to do a random battle or no? Smiley face for yes. Okay, YouTube, I'm going to hang up over here. Thanks for hanging out and asking ChatGPT questions with me. You guys have a good day over here. I will see you guys tomorrow morning.